toss we do. Woman team free best of 4 position. Ba toss we do. Ewo EP on him. Na Postecoglou after game no. And what kasa. And Odin to just the attorney said, "Oh, you're really disappointed." Ewo enra game no result wo mu anya na wo see say the determination o here one in the team no enso be determined now what to me enso attend things and amateur atmosphere wo mu team no ensem and Postecoglou what thing atu dwame free ho na fe makoram ewo ban mu nchen wo mu boboko no enso asue na the attorney say uram ewo ban mu nchen wo masue ya unim say Jamal Musiala a player. They say in the contract who sends them Debbie Obia can be Musiala beko obetna renew me bacho diabanye Bayern Munich omu president or run it in adi hena and akoka sadia for Jamal Musiala ho na osin Musiala ni Jenny FC Bayern no or say far from over there say what ho now see Oyerepa Musiala no the contract we nya do be renew edin ama FC Bayern Munich na na wankasa wo cheche ho ni nyina ne se nkomo madi no ekọ animo no ndio warehye mu ese Musiala be stande edama Bayern team no ni nyina ne se na ni aje ewo eyeboboko ni mu a eno Bayern president Heiner One in someone what dear to jar and some our game ni mo no me bacho de free oba ya tin amamo ewo eye jumati no eso na de tianie uram ewo Liverpool wo mu team ni mo a the attorney said woman Ibrahima Konate contract extension no report by when a close source report and the team mo yes mpanyimfo ne nkomo twetwe no akwa ni mu papa na omo ya confidence do no enche bia won be silly entiaman Ibrahima Konate a ono so wo mo dia to nanim say Liverpool long term project no 1% womo edini kaumbia enom Konate any Liverpool womo sum ensensem no na club World Cup draw toja enam Javier Zanetti oye Inter Milan womo vice president was say Inter will be very competitive during end of season club World Cup entino Crawford can say Club World Cup we has omuko body say pre-season tournament to be any obi or best any mame fan kwada any players afufro bi amato enko rem na menko bossa tournament and Javier Zanetti di to just say hey wo mu Inter Milan de mo say ni breso no omuko bobo no any adin so pa no ma hwani mo eso mbeje Club World Cup new format no edin asi o mo nan so a enom de free oba ya temamo ewo tumade ne so Parma any Inter Milan and me bacha omo edin eboani na de tie ne se Fabio Peccia Parma coach na Fabio Peccia na de atu just last season and Inter chi omo ewo Coppa Italia etwa 2-1 na wono de wakache Inter Milan coach Simeone Inzaghi ese odenika baako oso odenika enti kwan bia so a one Parma team no one beti omo bro mu she Inter Milan no one mo beti omo eno warning na Fabio Peccia a wono Parma coach one also edi babonti ahead of omo any Inter Milan game enanwumre eno so etoja Italian Serie A ni mu a eno so ehun no eba na no adan slot to dry papa nya easy. After first 45 minutes, one in Newcastle game no, none the players me and some at the yellow card. Now what turn on him and or confront a referee. No jinamo. This game no. Emma to two be born no referee so can I drink no. None in that confrontation when you are no. None Amazon Prime. One reporter be your friend Dan Walker. And on fast story no coin was hey yes so dread was a media exclusive abo and say then was a share na munim say an slot or referee's dressing room ani omo kwakoye Emma Samni Beye Deja and slot Kasa found so and no crano no one kaita also rat dressing room no na me bachom Amazon Prime ababon tie na no pay Eddie Betu just say and some babonte ese an slot a dressing room of referees and no munya confrontation no and no crap and to amu pa hotel nemom clarification omo de mano and it's a turn on him and a confrontation, and also etimi akoso, and I apology, eba, rano, and so I say, me that's what Liverpool say, no, Mami fan to just say Virgil van Dijk, 18, come on, now Van Dijk is one of the painful, drawn games, woman, against Newcastle, and Anwa Domo boy, was the game, now Shane Papa, I say, Newcastle for the beer when you're more back now, or my almost on mountain now, no Danny, especially time almost shot 3-2 no money so game no Yakogu, Omuyanis and Crofona take 3-3 was saying. No, disappointing at the moment. Nana Liverpool. So at some point when we are very poor, it will give me no. Virgil van Dijk. Or no so dear. What thing? And no pay. It will Jumadian so. Medical team so much qualify. It will Copa del Rey anymore. Eating Achel. The Etienne Nyamiya 2-1 penny for Chemwa. Round of 16 draw for Copa del Rey no. Ebaso Jode T enemy 1 p.m. Central European time. And as I draw no toja enti draw no unya Barcelona mu mo unya Madrid unya Atletico Madrid mo unya Osasuna mu nyina enso mu Getafe Real Sociedad wo mu nyina teams so ma qualify eremo round of 16 Copa del Rey anyame ya atuma draw draw no enso toja enso ho na Ryan Gravenberch. And our Spain multiple report eba HMI yes Madrid I show interest our Liverpool midfield anymore womu GDSM next summer womunya brante we obeba abe solve Liverpool womu holding midfield role no problems kakra na say womu encounter after say Toni Kroos retire Luka Modric so nfie no ekon anymore enti Madrid show interest enche what is as Madrid officially womu contacting Liverpool ese omu pe player ni di edi Ryan Gravenberch ni kwai ese yo wanwe no eya reporter ba ya di mamo ewo eye dwumade ni so ene anopay PSG eni Kylian Mbappe womu court issue no eye nyame ya aduma ukoda ena mpanyimfo tena so unim se Mbappe di PSG court ese o free bobo ko ni sika bia kam best 55 million euros in bonuses into court and Njimano. Yes, Ukwada and a court in the better assassin no so. Now PSG do Madicagas or Untiescabia Mbappe. Someone in a ya dear, one more person, Crabeco Mbappe ho. Na reporter ban says sanctions are PSG betumiana. Wabra court in release of Muntiesca so Muntia and from Mbappe. You bet to me at your points and so our league no more bonimoa and no. Dear free oba, one betman ya transfer ban, and so our French league animal, and we a PSG association. A betma cramo musa ukwada, ye release omuntias canom so muncotia, associate betma call, and so at the amomo, and no, na and radam, and na deco, and fly be PMO, our Germany. Now, Beramu Germany, no, only Leverkusen paying for, and a Kosia, and England is what is a Jonathan Ta. A player be a Barcelona money, 18 year papa, and Tiana Deco, a flyer berem, Germany, or name a Leverkusen paying for. Wama be didn't come up, a day after player and a day, Eddie Jonathan Taho, our more animal, SS some and a contract in Barrier, a John Peso berem, and so our FC Barcelona, now by Ebesia kind. And so, at the moment, no, a reporter, a free opa, yet, mamma, to my dinner so. Oko Madrid team no more relevo at the ababonte as a players no squad no when we are much concerned as a Mbappe they say losing the confidence e mo ayedene at the moment was a players ni no mo kambom no mo boa e said the beya Kylian Mbappe ebetumi regaining the confidence at the Madrid one more ebo wokona and no e said the Madrid players no one more Mbappe. The situation, our Real Madrid currently, Valencia, any Madrid, one more a game and anchor was so ball. A year Spanish La Liga, anyone paying for a to share the England is a flood in Cassia, a CEO of Valencia, no, and Mebacho and paying for Chemwa, one more at the new date, and so Eba, na the tennis, Namia Dumwa, 2nd of January, and a Madrid, and a Valencia La Liga gamer. Ye postpone a due to flooding. Womum ebetumi abo enso de free wa ye de sansem no enti amamo ewo ye dwumade ne so afa yenko na yenko tie and Postecoglou na enrada one ne supporters ni nya confrontation masa na ayedene se fans ne se na se ulusu games dodo ba tie na ba omu dina time no omu come adwene kire no na and Postecoglou call post match press conference na se eni ebusa ne sensem ben ena chitafo ne ka cho no si ensem de o ma kan bi a che me onemom enya ade a metumi de aba abonten abeka che mo press conference ya say nemom enra no omu buafu yenti ensem a and Postecoglou what did you job after the game?
You know, they're disappointed, rightly so, and they gave me some direct feedback, which I guess is taken on board.
What was the direct feedback?
Yeah, probably not for you, mate.
Okay, and Postecoglou dia odem eba enono na Brighton and Hove Albion one coach Fabian Hessler after Fulham trash almost 3-1 and what did you just say on the origin say na omu deserve much more than enra de omu nyaye na senka draw bi kra na based on omu performance na nkebeye ede ama Brighton and Hove Albion womo a team no Fabian Hessler after Fulham game enra womo boy.
I think we all know that's not the result we deserve. I think we deserved much more. We created a lot of chances. We concede goals from an easy mistake in the build-up, from our own goal from set piece, and then I didn't remember about any other chance. So that was very disappointing. And the team played very good in possession. I think out of possession there were some things where we have to improve, but in possession we had good patterns, and we have to be more clinical, more clean enough in opponent's box. And if you're not scoring in the right moment, you get punished.
Enti Fabian Hessler is also dia wadem eba enono wuko Egypt a former player at the Egyptian national team na osan football pundit ye freno Haitham Farouk ababontin congratulate Mohamed Salah say why extending a contract at the Liverpool na ye busa Haitham Farouk say Nanya Salah na nanso de betu just a contract to propose a man bi no so ono de onim say Mohamed Salah why extending a contract at ama Liverpool wo mu boboko na no enso yensema owura no edi tuja woko Major League Soccer ni mu Inter Miami yes your major target for summer transferring to no Kevin De Bruyne name David Beckham no hwa anymore esem obenya Kevin De Bruyne no aba na wabesi akan enso de ama Inter Miami Major League Soccer ni mu eno enso ani kakra free up team mo jumade no enso Mo Farah Olympic hero woko UK ya 19 amane says they say friend is Mo Farah now him say Mo Farah baby ogini dimpa no London 2012 Olympic Games oje 5,000 10,000 meters gold edison in so na Mo Farah Ozo no nya UK ni o what I say yes small girl no and I didn't be PM UK oye illegal immigrant a man a passport fufro na sa passport no edian na wom na no and I say so you so di Mo Farah na Mo Farah babonten ese ono de obi anim say friend no Hussein Abdi Kahin na o se papa no a ode ne ba passport e ma no onya di Mo Farah Ordinary UK they said you are best citizen no was a papa ne harassing papa hey was it easy was it be a papa ne threaten is a masa when him say nyamia ka kraba UK ka unya nkrata bia mfanante first class ebra nyesa ade be yo no wan kasa ompe am yesi Mo Farah say say we are worried ne nyina ne say threat a free man ne ho bana so no ade mu aye gene de amano nam anu enso aye nyan a chese Mo Farah nsem odi tudwa e de fam papa womano passport no editina UK they say what gene di ho whatever as a harassment no adoso threat no enso adoso what they say there offer UK police no as they say onya ho bambo nyesa ebia na kwa no amadi ayen ye gina no so na ya den crofon crossing some na sia na no pay today's sports so holiday edition of today's sports and I guswa ye de ebremo high sense ese brana beje wo electronic appliance ni bi na so television refrigerator, chest freezer, air condition. Nina omo malbi enso ho water dispensers, microwaves, blenders, rice cooker. Nina o high sense say we no ota ne bo ne from papa ebeche ediama Ghana mamu ade baby obi eto electronic appliance no high sense entu so call nekoto dem ever free or your branches your showrooms no doso e Ghana Greater Accra your East Legon Kisiman Achimota your North Industrial Area, your Tudu, Dansoman La Paz, West Hills Mall, your Kaswa Bachona, Junction Mall, Tema, Community 1, and 25, Ube High Sense, Elho, Afe Uko, outside Accra, Kumasi City Mall, Kumasi Adum Post Office, Kumasi Tafo, Mankesim, Takra De, Takra Obuasi Kofoidia, and Hohoi, Ehonina, High Sense. Yo wa oba o de bejo ne ma papa ne bi ever free ya so ye o frey aye further inquiries e 0302 550000 afa Dawood Herbal Hospital enso se for hypertension e bra stomach ulcer no diabetes stroke no low sperm count me man titu afa hepatitis B oba or tenete sexual weakness bema there. I also to me was on our son ye a Dawood Herbal Hospital and a Buana Jumedia in our Dinia Boabaso. Come on. And just so your old Metro FM building anymore. Yes, I just so crapadiano and a serious sounds so bar. Dawood Herbal Hospital. Yo 0244 886 437 and a 0201 681 717. Dawood dear. And no, Ubajin Kanyani be ewa Bosheba electricals, cables ahodo, the energy commission ajatum, SM Fanya Jumano, a Bosheba share, and our now Abajin in Nabi, and some afe OJ, socket no, and no switches in Nabi. Na ye solar standing fan no, ebida so brana bejibi. Solar standing fan, ye the solar, and a power no. Light to ho can you doom light to chese de besi bi enfa ho de bia o fan ne bossa e wo bosheba e doom pz keje tia market nhwe ne mum afanta tako for dan ne mo e wo pz e na fe bosheba building ya ye wo mi ya no oba obehun bosheba electricals 03220 30838 03220 30838 and a 0536 095966. The boss player, Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong.
All right.
Etwaso Eddie Amam.
Thank you so much. Solo. Yeah, that's it. Nah. Yeah, it Legacy 19.
29 December.
29 December. 29 December. Okay.
Oh, there you too.
Okay,
trials.
Tama, yes, Ghana was South Africa. Now was has one for 3.5 billion naira. 35,000 Ghana cedis. 350,000 Ghana. 350,000.
350,000.
Can you
Or to the Asano
for 2 years.
Can you?
And you know, I feel now, but information I'm picking say has supporters view US. I catch a set to say there has a demand beyond the winsome. They are cano on baby.
Ah, there's some Nakan. But was a man.
Tama, but the Martin America.
There be now ask some Nasense.
I say, Sikana o kutu.
I wanted $20,000.
I was so. Sikana o kutu na was
so. On sign contract na chiri.
Who dey sign contract no?
Ah, na say what to be that.
Who dey tiase? Tama.
That's funny.
Yes, o ko di South Africa na da dig na omo ho kam bi na omo ba back ni bibia wo mbia wo. Tom no mo ye ready a omo ni delete omo ni nya ya omo ye na yi na ade. E na omo say set who dey show say has say e bia fan say 3.5 billion. Na has bi omo bi 3 billion na 2 billion na who dey je. Dia aka no ye be. Tama say we dey nya asem bia ye.
Ye nya na sa.
Tama ko fo omo so to da omo ye bibia wo.
Ye tie yi. Ye omo so to yi na. Yes so to be. And can you pay?
And Sakona and Saba.
And can't pay any some tea. Mumbanzika man. Mobile Sorton and a muscle.
And our mum first
more scabs on the Baba.
Mumban so dear no, yes, say. Actually,
Tama, and on sent Monday. Omo resume training. Na fe omo ahwe no maka bibia na fe sene bebe omo bekwa kugina bia no omo tima kugina ho.
But say this second window no betin abo.
Ai.
10 January ano mo bi.
Omo so mo bia kwa.
Maybe in 23rd
of this month.
Yeah.
Nti say na Monday no. We so obo friend match o.
I say do betin abo.
Obo friend match am omo ni ade.
Na ede na obae no.
Say okay Galaxy phone and nti na Galaxy.
Oh ya ma obed ni aje.
Oh, there be necessary to say want to be my obed pa.
Obed is my mate at Prempe 2011. He's 32 years.
And I said Obed why
na na do koju otire. Odi no.
Listen Obed you offers no.
Also he be 2011 na no Prempe. No, Okaso so 22 years. Organization no bo message.
Yeah, what there?
Ogochaji 44. Ona do the
budget. So across 40 who the 32 be yeah.
Yeah, me. Master, radio ni TV, they all met you.
Tama Obed may be interested in this one. Minta
on the own because Obed say to say Obed oboko to kwade.
Some can say got to con the trying the effort.
Oh,
yeah, unless it be a number be brace sign. No matter no man say Nance sign. To don't go house now.
It's inconsistent and his decision, indecision and attitude is not a good sign. These are what people are saying about him. I think he has to be careful.
Well, yeah. I think I may agree because even I just pick an information from Obia on it. Enra, there was a conference call, not on Osoka Humbi, and he's telling those people say, "Ni agent no krahano," and you're not catching some mekasa in house for. Meanwhile, he's your agent.
But us, agent in a deal, and at this time, they shouldn't be dealing with the player. The player and I'm Obia or no.
Yes, exactly. So I think I make us say. A ban is saying now has for no air finding out no. There are people
but so a free agent or a free.
Is he? Is that one even entirely resolved?
30 months ban no crown will end this month. Into from January
or ban be
or can I go to phone?
As good for.
Na say no much from that.
There be one case in you.
Oh, they were na so ban no ko bo Israel.
Israel different from Ghana.
Omba no.
There be anyone fa bi ankobo.
One fa dey ankobo Israel.
Na be da ankobo boza.
We dey have stories of ankobo Israel. I dey engineer.
Hey, mo hwe mo ye o.
Bafo.
And the ban there by law in there no kure wo mu sa lawyer for. The moment kwa two bi gu ye na afra obi a.
Kan obi a.
Ya de no map ye nyina na mu kan bum na mpa na is for an offense. Na say mrati obi ani boni amos we die wa makot bi do de wo.
Na say to to e ma.
Se ye bobo din. Ye bobo din.
We tender that I tender I events.
The giant
ne ben. you mienu ozo pamu I found we body abuano oda ho na ye twabon mo ya
twa ne mienu
na ye ba ko ye 30 so say aha de 35
ye twa ba echia kakra ye kese se ba go tama Minta is yet to decide on his 2-year contract proposal from Kotoko, and IMC fears he may use them as the conduit to secure his freedom. Tama, the latest information about no. Say, a woman 2-year contract and on him, but on carrying children. And now, omo buana man a copy fa hudi. Na, ti se be IMC for na jansen na kwa kura ya say ye boboni. O we no nya ne fa hudi no kaso nya foreign contract ana ye kwa ni den. Nti anu so ama omo aye Christian ne kakra. A omo sure say ahwe onya o yusu Kotoko. O ye training anya ne top shape. Onya ne freedom wi a e bia obehu no. Na fi
So what stops them from making sure he signs on condition that it's also done?
Well, until I make us say Obed may be interested because minim what omo ye in the other. Tama, last one year. Massive shake-up. John Pencil out and pained. Didi Dramani in. Fatau Dauda out. Olele back. But Otuo-Acheampong is indifferent with the decision from the FA.
Now, if he's indifferent, why but? Obed, when I'm with you to indifferent means he doesn't care. I mean, whatever comes, I'm with it.
Not.
If you are aware, no,
he doesn't really care per se, but also was some slight
especially any indifferent.
And I say probably indifferent and unhappy at the same time.
So you can be indifferent and happy at the same time. Indifferent means that having no particular interest or sympathy, unconcerned.
But nipa na edomo baka ho no na say onye too.
Any onye indifferent.
So maybe he might be okay with the exit, but not pleased with
the incoming.
Yes. So he's not indifferent.
As for the those that are going there,
maybe there's a concern about them.
So
the situation is
that
any biba. So which of them are indifferent? They know.
So
his indifference is relative to
especially
why on the caucus be indifferent?
Let's say take the backroom staff from some
so the anything.
He has confided in some certain people just 3-4 days ago. One of them told me, say, I say on him the fate whether or twice or one twice because the FA has not really told him say
yes FA need me can't change because one as at 10 year you were but for you the blasters could never in the trianaka so tell me say into any other decision FA be taken after a message cup of nation because what I'm hearing is say Otuo-Acheampong contract the man no clauses ni be betim they terminating the contract is our message afcon na yes, will contract him. I bet me terminating contract. If for be fool say, see Yabotre mana, obeda Negana Lucy. To say that Lucy here was Negano. 2 days ago, they say, Waunia Ketua, Aziz Haruna Futa.
What did interview no?
Yes, it's on happy
FM.
As well say, the minister now communicated to the FA president. Someone Saki Otuo-Acheampong. Omunyi Otuo-Acheampong enfani free ho. NDC amzuto omo opposition omo pressure omo beba. Some of the influential people in NDC obi to say Neil Van der Poel has been on radio TV saying say NDC in opportunity basis here he will make sure say obe use the influence be owo to get rid of this FA. Who position to take decision as a member of the football association. You only need to wait for say Betuaba or China acha Monday Tuesday na mezotu obiya hunanim so hu de meche no. Then the next step of the government, because this is national team we enye obi personal football club awate this is national team ya aban dia a wo hwe so dia ma no enti untimi nsore preko pe enkoteki decision bi a ope don't forget say ya Mexico Cup of Nations no and say Ghana Cup of Nations qualifies ni ntimi an qualify to the main tournament na government bi e wo ho bia na e ni wo de ma no and no share the current state of our football zoto wo ya aban na wo te ho na wo dwene ye ball no ho a at least ahead there you will show interest and the for Otuo-Acheampong say wo hu ni feta because of enyoma ekoso so tell me chana say
but say what the a friend share no I general report I go through the report they should be able to communicate to him so that he take it
time bound any time bound to say the council team listen to kakra can we just say the decision is not from them. Sa report no mji Otuo-Acheampong and they also send it to the minister and the ministry and the government for that matter. And at this stage, when you say any government will even try to talk about coaching and football and they seize this as some don't when you know Otuo-Acheampong and you know and to be probably next week depending on what happens then and go for ebe start account to Otuo-Acheampong
until next week means Uncle Bisemra.
Oh, but me say to a baby based on what will happen no Otuo-Acheampong beti and Ghana beso what no.
But we say the Blasters one has nothing to do with about to end.
Obianka say Blasters has anything to do with that.
Yeah, but he's the coach.
But the focus of the nation at the moment.
And yeah, Otuo-Acheampong. Time man focus when me anyari.
See any need so.
Yeah, the man in focus man go sit down for him when you.
Am I the supporters crack up?
Yeah, the supporters Togo nyina. Yeah, to aba. Ona be on to be.
Yani bra chana na yani bra.
Aba to imfa no.
E qualify say boy nyoma sisi yo.
Naga.
Onim say
je ma vo aba no fa.
Eno na na e kai. Onim say ayi Ghana ne Angola wo Luanda no. Ena e bo first half we no.
On e bo draw no.
E bo draw no. So no na na e wo gidi ese be she 2-1 no. Me bo a. Say wo kra be kan say bo na 2.
Ena e 1-1.
Nti e bo first half we no. E be start second half na no hu say the VVIP box e wo stadium wo no. The president of Angola ba betina ho.
Oi. Onu mu aba.
Onu mu aba betina. Na say afi de bibia say
ade obo ono bono mana
o say
Angola president do bibi dey na say
ten wa tete nyoma
e no ba it obo he ade
yes ti obetina stadium o fe bibia say
nya nya ade na coach
na oya ade anka wo kwa kobo ni je fo
ma cha ka say nya nya ade na coach nya
and am say oya ade anka bo bo ni je fo
ye ko say ayi for Sudan for tituya
Sudan
no I want Sudan for
na say Sudan
e den na so 1-1 no ba ya nsa na e bobo no
1-1 den
draw no so boy
na say Adam for family bi ebu mo du chen bi
so draw no ba ya
and am say Adam for family mo du chen bi so te me jena se ba bia mega
Sudan bi atichi no team ya mo so mo de no ba ya nsa na Ghana Africa babo we ni ekoi
tama me we ene de be san na
so be e we do so de niam ba so di mo musa akwesi we ansa na obeda bana ba so una ni coach go tia pia ko din ko anye bia menya binti ba producers na de mati tia pia kan se onim kotoko players no nti ontimi evaluate omo
oso onim omo bo
I say because of the role and they will play with the Sudanese national team as head coach. A man and you fully concentrated when the Juma no you walk to Inti ama and the position the man no a positioner you should be closer to the team.
Okay.
Or more year training or more ball match everything. But because of Sudan the Juma no onya sa da je no famba ye say Juma no. Inti will players ni be kura wo ha on share wo.
Okay.
You players in the crowd how on show who said you must see.
Oh you are.
So to the mechanic say. Aha, idea or can say no crowd can who be. And a point yes, in a few on one suggested to the king.
And you know he's no more the technical director.
On one suggested
the modern ball from power.
Until the in a few also a technical director.
Modern ball from Medina and the so you know Neza one yet.
Why not you man?
A serious
as the technical director and say you know near more people for no be confirm me. When I didn't interview, no be confirm me.
But I mean,
technical director wouldn't place the case critical.
Also, ni mo mboro.
That's what Brian last season.
Maybe rule no. First of all, before you say me IMC member, but IMC member no be say me he plays a technical role no. Eti nyaga fact me share no man here always say looking at my situation now. See a technical director, you cannot stay somewhere, be a coach somewhere and then say we're a technical director. No, you can say we are IMC member, but a technical director, it's not possible. Because for technical director, you should be at training grounds every time. You should watch every single game they play, and then you should be able to meet your technical team, including the head coach, for them to explain or you advising them on how to, yes. And then on top of it, you need to update the IMC as to far as, the reports are. What you should have reports on each and every player. Meanwhile, even now, there are some players, I just see them, but I can't be 100% sure of how they play. Yeah, because this is the reason why it's important, say, with me, we don't play that role. In that aspect, bit me a help one way or the other, because I don't really take that does not mean say when I coach and I want to coach as to what he should do or not. Bit my advice, but coach plan no better.
Okay. Over
he admit he was underperforming. Oh, I admit to say a Juma the man no
underperforming.
Na quite for fast for yen no. And yes, na or yen no. To no akasa age ne sinto no atum. And who be here say you do before Robabi Sina nine. Which is positive for or the positive side or the negative side. The positive side is on one case atum say Jumedi no e so chen de oye no.
Tiasema gozi apia kan hi. Emunje mu na mu de me.
So to na sir.
No ko enje be enje chema on the buy.
Wo to. Oyo paje na ba.
Na akobu. Asema o kan ti ni ntiremu ni. Over. Ninjemuni. Oh, see. You do a role, no. As a technical director, on your hand, we may take 100%. Or see, only more dear. Then your money now will be evaluate you. That's okay. I know just he was underperforming. Yes.
But if you are not able to do a proper evaluation, are you performing up to the
Coach Acheampong is trying to explain to us. Trying to explain.
Yeah, appointed no. The appointment was to become an IMC member. A chain or Henry Catcher say he wants him to become technical director. Or the first line so over to say.
Everybody doesn't change anything.
The role of technical director. The role of technical director no. On who fu say Najuma na oye. And onya time to assess and your mabibri. Ti assembly you. Yeah, appointing so may IMC member. And I want.
The emphasis is not being an IMC member. The emphasis is on being the technical director. On to me and you want to assess players. No, I don't want my proper report. What are you talking about here? And you have some crayon in your
to on there be a day. As a bad job, Coach Acheampong is explaining to the world why Kotoko needed a new technical director.
Yes. Thank you, my brother.
Which Asama you move
for that matter.
One. Asante Koroko team in technical director or Sudan. But what team no because him the weight of Coach Acheampong. And you may be a CC last season a kofa how brass and Koroko if Coach Acheampong was around can you maybe say
yes
issue of players at here Tiana players I say and can see because his experience his knowledge even when it comes to court affairs or the court training and hold the BSN on one kase the technical director is supposed to be at the training grounds every day no sen hold the BR could be to prevent such issues from happening. So he admits that his performance as against the role and duties of that position, when Timmy live up to it, there were shortfalls with that particular performance, the actual performance, what is expected of him, the demands of the job, no ndruho. And no one thing he has here before from Abeshaho. So he's trying to tell us that the position and his performance was a problem. Now they are solving it by replacing him with somebody better. Obenya time, obey present. or the knowledge of the game. I'll bet offer the coach the needed support to prevent and your SEC last season. And more yene to kotokonu ebinsibi. Asem na coach akwesi apie kan. So to some extent, he's admitting that he did not live up to expectations. He's admitting that he did not perform his duty to 100% satisfaction. On one kasa satisfaction, not even to the people. On one kasa judging when who say, akonya no team no one sorry ne money nso ani ensem fata kotoko. The person can
and fully explains why he has to be removed
for someone to come in or to advise.
Remove by whoever removed him, but he has been removed from that office.
As a coach, person obi agitum say Malik na Obano send your new coach ni no pese mototienie. Coach Akwesi Apia is not saying so need the capability to do it, but he's saying that this present situation to be an coach
circumstances surrounding
Coach Akwesi Apia any award you. But
why some I can never be obvious.
There be the American say on cast oni the capability so. But we're finding in a situation.
But situation now
exactly that is how I saw.
Why would Kwesi Apia accept too many roles on his shoulders when he knows he wouldn't have time to do all?
And they would say interview now said not he was trying to say
Council, Sudan
and Kotoko.
And
also in common he was trying to say no we're explaining that
and his personal businesses.
We're explaining that I say say on one kasa hu ne say and your man abobɔ so no ontimi nye ni nyina nti o church mo se when you
a crime is over o crowd the end na yes uja fudi ya what's all the o can say Kwesi Apia himself realizes a crime be so no he's not helping.
Yes,
what I say do you know say because crime do be the book coach na senka effective technical director odi me all along nya na anu ya me minim the technical director also only team the tuko ankoba wo. Me I'm getting that impression lately.
Yeah.
Me minim so a technical director.
You
can observe from
omuro no similarities between the technical director and the sporting director. Similarities
yes but
yenyusu edu. Because of where as na fan na oti enima obi say questions.
Then he should go so nothing.
Maybe as na be could be as edu every single game. Training ground.
But is he always at training ground?
Yes, he's always at the training grounds.
Junior team, senior
he's
team
always at the training grounds.
They are not seeing that much.
We are in charge of the technical aspect of the team. And to be no, you should have information. And this is how we are sporting director.
Anyway.
The sporting aspect.
So he says now, Adaji only intino.
Yes.
And I'm that does not translate into I did not live up to expectation. Yeah. Expectation in terms of the job function, not in terms of performance.
So on one case self-assessment, say, Ujidi say Jumano went
difference
on one case or
function say they lead to performance. And as a performance
in-house example.
If a coach comes out,
either a man's either a general manager na say chief accountant. He's not within the jurisdiction for a period. But the work gets done. At a point, if he himself wakes up and sees, he's not accepting, say,
but he feels a responsibility.
He feels that, let me give this responsibility to somebody to. What I say? But in
Kotoko's case,
because of another schedule.
In Kotoko's case, the job was not done because last season you knew how poor the technical department, how it was a problem to the Kotoko family.
I think
so what you say? Into a non-cassa woman say, you see, the
coach you can
he even goes ahead to talk about certain players.
Yeah. And the way a ship players out. So on my back, some of these. No, I'm concluding. The way a ship players out. Or on my Kebianka.
Because if the head coach
allow all.
If the head
and because of some of them on born now. Or some book on born book. On born.
It's a bad day. Say coach, he can't obey me. Say technical director. Some of the players. That means when he meets the coach and the coach is talking about the team, or limited information,
yes,
to engage the coach.
Okay.
But with Malik, with Malik now, Malik will always be there. And so who coach woba na kasa asumesinya ono so ahu bi, so he can engage you, then advise or say as IMC member you can manage from everywhere, but as technical director your presence is needed. Until now that he is away, he can rely on the info Malik always present.
I think he's going to get busier.
To help take decisions.
Interview in
the beginning, now our problem with the rule,
yes.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Yes.
Okay.
He said
the appointment was to become IMC member,
not a technical
director. Which
from the word go.
From the word go, he knew, say, based on Najuma Oye say no, a very difficult, so be fully committed to that role.
So eventually he accepted it.
No.
When convincing authorities, that was another issue.
Ebabe see, say a full interview in Babontia. I said recently appointment in a graphic was shown, say he's in charge of sporting affairs.
Head of sporting affairs.
I said no, and then he's an IMC member. Yes, he's an IMC member.
The technical only obium.
Because the moment to see he sporting, be in charge of sporting affairs. The technical director. The technical director is under the in charge of sporting affairs.
By the end, sir.
They say no. They say no. The technical director reports to the IMC, which is the management. The technical director is not part of management. But the technical director reports to the management.
But I think ideally, the technical director should have been a member of the IMC.
But this is not how they are doing
ideally.
it. So
now that Kwesi Appiah moving into an IMC position without technical, the technical director should have been an IMC member.
In this case, issues concerning the technical decisions of the club,
they will invite
it will not be the coach reporting to management. The coach,
I think that is problematic.
Is the coach reporting to
maybe problematic in the sense that who say ayana baby edu tie no edu sits there. But with the Coach Malik will not sit there.
That is another.
Coach Malik will appear before them. But Edu doesn't appear before anybody.
And before we can discuss.
But what because they say now, your man said they're okay. Coach Kwesi Appiah is not there as a technical director. Okay. But he sits in management. Then the coach reports to the technical director. Then the technical director will now appear before management to explain decisions of the coach.
Yeah.
On say a man here, the grandfather, grandmother, kind of management.
What they do is say there should be an agreement between the coach and the technical director on decisions. I'm so too. Omo person mu taking over the technical area of the club. It's funny say before Malik Jaber, ebe kwa share management to submit anything no. And your man no dey kono should be nyoma oni coach na agree.
Adwene ho agiatum.
Amagiatum omo fu say we there. We should go and convince management for management to accept it. Then management will also ask questions. Enti o hwe ayini clearly the chairman say they see last year no. They see last year. Any they see at the beginning of the season, they are trying to prevent it. It's on say by this, Emma Tumia a crowd coach, last year. And this season, you started season no one, a swati. Tell him, sir. And they yet hey, even when management decided, say they are not comfortable with the work of the coach. They need the technical director. Management give reasons, then the technical director will also give reasons.
That is where I'm saying.
Oh, ni na akọ no be kwa cheche match. Say do okọ na management so okọ defend nyoma.
Bayana edu no a member that.
But okọ defend it.
One say yemfa say I say now the technical director becomes the spokesperson of the coach.
Oh, so release number. One can say he's not part of the management.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
the technical director is not part of.
And I make say now he becomes the spokesperson of the coach.
No, he's the head of the.
Say Nana Penkani Otuo-Acheampong ebe so free coach no toto na no.
They need information they pass it through the thing that
they wanted to prevent that. That was a problem they were facing.
Decision
because me myself I should be able to appear before you.
Decision on take here no.
Coach Malik Timubia. Na me come as me boat me gas oboa.
And I'm saying decision
that would be special cases.
Time bia, a bit say they okay betia ba. But decision you ma take enka bibi nkyerɛw enwoma bia na esi bi atwam a maybe atwam na amanfo ka ho asɛm about the coach.
I agree with. I have no problem with that arrangement. I'm saying that if indeed the technical director is going to play the role we hear he's going to play, he should be a member of the IMC. Unless someone has power to appoint him as an IMC. And yes, sir, he sits in.
So he said the power to appoint the power to appoint a member into the IMC and it comes from the owner.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Because yes, in football, the most important decisions are the technical ones, apart from the account.
Other ones, no, yeah.
So if the man who is supervising the activities of the coach we also have to come and appear before a committee to explain. Say, I can't say no, yeah, you. And then I hear quite and make us on fire, so far. If you are no one never say an idea, you'll be able to explain it.
I'm sure they had a problem.
They say a school near when you're only teacher near some sort of say. Headmaster be free teaching and other a quabuade no ye. Na teacher na kwabo a o akora bone jano
akwabo nya kwa ngane de o
ai
me do dia dia obeba
ni awiu
awiu so te me chena say e dia kire se bibi akoso.
Yes,
so I think not interesting say 2-3 weeks ago Coach Ogum was a member of the IMC. Now he's removed as a member of the IMC. Say kwa the nasem no ontimi kwa appear before IMC o just say okwa appear before obi
answer na
kwa
na MC nya no mafre no
within 2 weeks.
Say life
so it was based on what they were facing behind the scenes.
Let's hope it works well.
Also, if Coach Otuo-Acheampong or her na nko be engage Coach Ogum when it comes to other things, but Coach Otuo-Acheampong was not around today. Mostly na penkrani Ogum, and I think there was a problem which they want to avoid, and in avoiding that get somebody in between. So if the management, the IMC, our technical issues they report it to the technical director, whom they believe
Malik should be made a member of the IMC.
Whom they believe,
if we so believe that on the you be obetima to technical and semna. IMC says I got some I'm coming.
Maybe the
maybe those are maybe. On my can win.
The say the IMC I mean, sure. Oh, so of course, meeting us on but Debbie, no, Malik more.
But why can't the coach meet the IMC to explain?
Because Coach Otuo-Acheampong mostly will not be around. Okay.
But Malik will be there.
Tina Malik na handle. Kawan.
Oh, so I said no.
So Coach Otuo-Acheampong will help from distance. Na other one. So other ones
to increase the number our management so. What they say no to maybe there me feel say one. And na me no can last time say Dr. Oguma ye nyina enim no. Before Dr. Oguma ba kotoko. Ejuma ye nyina de hu Dr. Ogum e wa fa ejuma.
Yeah.
Ye di hu ni ye menka say no fe ba ye di hu ni ye say
na because wafa ode wafa be di third.
We do stage obetimi a coach a top clubber. Pressure no was so chen wafa. Because that period so she has 4.
No, that wasn't there. Has 4 Nenyo Ogum.
Na na ye hwan?
Ogum.
Ogum.
That was his last year.
Ogum last year.
The year answer no bakotoko. You no detailed as
you detailed she has 4.
Answer na ha actually has kofa bodu aba mama beji league no.
Yeah na Ogum detailed was the year bodu won the league.
And I said that
yeah now wafa detailed. Yeah now wafa detailed. That was the year Ogum wafa bodu won the league.
And by that year was Ogum's year. That year na no Ogum.
Ba Ogum and she bodu 4.
I make na say bodu oba chi. Say bodu
no. Say year na wafa share has 4 no.
No.
Say there be say year na has
Ogum detailed no. And na Barreto di second. and Abuadu did first.
And Bodu won the league that year.
So Abuadu won the league. Barreto was second, which was Kotoko. And Wafa did third. So Ogum ebe far Kotoko from second position to first position.
No, near one year can. Some can.
Baby
what we are saying is say Ogum season our Wafa and the results are unyaya against us. And no near can never be over was go free.
That game was 7 March 2021.
2021. That means 2021.
Everywhere has for Wafa zero. Man can't Wafa for us
zero.
Oh, okay. Me pe Wafa for has 0. Okay, has to say Wafa for 0.
4. Yes.
Then about first.
The bar 5-0 no bar earlier. Has the recently, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But 5-0. The all can take you 4. But 5-0 in the name Ogum ni baby.
Okay.
It means if there was another 4-0 there. So 5 near Caleb more time.
Or Wafa no. That is Wafa.
The match back kwam so to me Kaipa Brukum Chelsea. Okoshe Brukum Chelsea 3-2. Ewo Brukum. Ene ade back kwam Kai sa so Ogum ya ade kakra Wafa.
Oh.
Match kese back kwam. Me say dey me Kai.
Na obi abo.
Me say dey me
na so okoshe me
dey. Me say dey me Kai. Me to me say dey me Kai. Brukum. Okoshe Brukum Chelsea.
Or the team now league
me so to semaka me so di third with Wafa and akotko di second okay and akotko di second into Oba and he picked a Kotoko team that Mioto he picked the Kotoko team
that season
and he picked the Kotoko team that placed second was the best away team. Unfortunately, they did not play their home matches at Baba Sports Stadium. And about that Kotoko team,
that is you are not assessing Ogum.
Me didn't count. Me did count.
It's so Wafa structure now. That was how Ogum FT in to get that resource now. Unyan or Wafa, I would do third because getting third position with Wafa is not that easy.
It's a big one.
Getting third position with Wafa, our Ghana Premier League, and that easy. Then, Ogumba Kotokono, Zutu. The difference here is, say, offer the past management of Asante Kotoko. When you pick the CEO, then I am Ponsa, or you're purely a football person. Zutu, so or you're purely a football person. One why scout to pen. Or you into football administration. It is all the coach it now no busan the questions are. A different from ABR. You have answered an apple can Ogum. Eti when you be peno, I'm an abesha ho said ye beya because maybe they me fool say Ogum or ye juma ye when he reports to somebody. And the records are there. So obi was so na obo Ogum atretin Ogum e wo ba bia ye ne shortfall Ogum perform better e wo that area no. It's all that I'm saying is yes, we might have issues with Maleke co-management in this annual no. But I think the alternate say to take these decisions, I take a good decision for the club. Yeah. And it's a common practice our club be was as so. Coaching sorry no co-management work. That is why, and they all over the world. Canada there, they Spain it in practices annual. England there, yes, a manager. But in England there, for who you coach? Yes, who you coach? You were the sporting director. A big quite before, a big quite
be a manager.
They are still managers.
England is one manager.
England. Ateta is a manager.
Ateta is the coach of us now.
Ateta is a head coach.
Ateta is a manager.
Emery is a head coach.
Ateta is a manager. Pep Guardiola is a coach of Manchester City.
Manager.
Debbie. Debbie.
No, he's a manager.
He's the coach. He's the coach of Manchester City. So to me na Sir Alex Ferguson mo no. And the Wenger mo na mzuto. Enzo is a coach. Yes. So to me na Wenger mo na. Omo kire say the club no should be run no. Mzuto and they who you coach wunya say to me because what clubs have come to realize ne say the 2 meaning nyina she coaching sir. One person will take a decision. at a point the club will get rid of the coach. Another coach will come. See, they said to me now, na coach that no hono, edema coach for na obana. No one should decide so be getting rid of, especially players or a lot of investment with more. Then every single season the club will start from zero. There's no proper project. Eti yanum bi say ya di Italian football achiache no. Do to yete hey. I'm a Milan fan. When you ask me reason why Milan was successful in the late 80s and early 90s, majority of Milan fans will credit Andrea Galliani and Silvio Berlusconi. Because Shekwaya, Andrea Galliani, any Arrigo brother, Echo Far Frank Rijkaard, when he was virtually joining Benfica, Shobit say Massimo Moratti, how they stole Luis Nazario de Lima from Barcelona. The contract or sign one not so. Na Barcelona eni na so class Ronaldo beko. Omo na Ronaldo agree a deal with Inter Milan. They were forced to negotiate with Inter Milan. No offer Inter Milan no offer Barcelona ko Inter Milan. Say adwuma we nyina na enye coach say adwuma. Wo de wote woni akoto aba. Gina Fabo. Na we a coach.
Is a manager.
Manager.
Where city hierarchy now. Yeah, he's a manager. Look at their hierarchy. He's a director of football. Oh, why is okay, so chairman is Kaldom Al Mubarak, chief executive Ferran Soriano, managing director of operations Danny Wilson, head of football administration Andrew Hardman, manager Pep Guardiola, director of football Tiki Bagristan, group finance director Martin Hawkins, director of product Heaton Lee. In that order.
Then he's not even performing the manager role.
Also,
but recently said he has been complaining.
They can also reduce the influence of a
manager. Yes, because
of the technical, the football
technical first, director. Say, you say Alex Ferguson. Wenger. Say Wenger see we know here. Esa asna yema
no. I think that has been.
So say na club me pese ekwa. Eno na ese mo follow. Eti na esa nyoma ni nyina atwam. It's what I'm trying to say. They say, what is getting the right people? Shoma Obo Mudi, Tiski Begesteni Feriano Mui. They have the experience. The track record is there. It will roll no more because the success of Barcelona in European football started with them. Reason why, Mr. Otuo, they were able to convince the president of Barcelona, say, after the exit of Frank Rijkaard, let's go for Pep Guardiola. I will coach La Masia. Say Malik Ohoy, Mizoto. And then Yempo. Almost all technical decisions of the club will come from him. Say nay, Malik Kotoko Ogum suggested player me. Now when me and convince Malik, Malik insisted no. He cannot be part of the sporting project of the club. Ogum timi yehu. On timi. So when me and convince no, I'm an anti-asiye.
Especially with exit of
players. Ateta say it took him 2 hours to convince Edu on reason why they should spend 65 million pounds on Kai Havertz.
Yeah.
Because what's the uncle talk Kai Havertz? Player about Champions League final we shall go after the exchange man koye.
Data.
So you need to convince the technical director or the sporting director. It's players be bring come back to koyi. You need to convince the technical director. Clubs need to be before they will enter into the transfer market. What they do is say, the coach and the technical director of the club, what they will do is say, and the scouting department, maybe we need a left back. Left back, we need certain specifications for the left back. Maybe a left backer, or you good defensively, or you good when attacking, or you good dropping from the defensive role to support the midfield because the majority of the fullbacks are inverted midfielders. Shemugemi Yamone Manchester United boy. At a point, Ateta the team by the class na midfielders no to overcrowd the Manchester United midfield because the game plan of Amorim was to overcrowd the Arsenal midfield, especially putting a lot of pressure on Thomas Partey. It was where Partey was not in the game. The normal position now boy as a holding midfielder no. But that day baby or boy when or move to right back. It is here the specifications need to her. Then they might have certain players. And I say they will assign the club scouts, move across the globe, get us a left back. Our what's our normal way ya dia to no. Into move the scouting team will come. Thank God that the scouting team the coach ni they will look at the player. No money na ati assess you player where players you me buy. E be a Sometymer. And the nyina here no you feel so betimi about that position no. Because first the club project.
Mikel is also a manager.
Mikel why?
Ateta.
Oh. E didn't be omo Eti
player I'm a first team manager. First team manager. Sana, that's what they do.
The first team.
When the coach was appointed, that's where they normally define it. They be Arsenal appoint Arteta as maybe a head coach.
Who's a sir?
Official
coach them no. About a few years ago. What had the last 9-10 appointments of Premier League clubs and the coach number no. Okay, before then they were managers. Chomo munyom 3D no. Are still managers. Arsenal Stanley Kroenke is a co-chairman. Co-chairman Josh, executive vice chair Tim Louis, chief executive officer is Virai Venkasakwa. Club secretary Zaina Perkins, first team manager Mikel Arteta, assistant coaches Albert Stuvenberg, sporting director Edu Gaspar, academy manager Per Metasaka, director of football operations Richard Garlick, chief finance officer, general counsel, chief commercial officer, chief operating officer, communication director, stadium and facilities director, disability liaison officer, senior manager, event safety and operations, venue director, head of sports medicine and performance, head of horticulture and playing surface operations, managing editor. Wow. Aye. Ball here in there, Bobby.
That's why you need more. Okeka City there, and there was head of product.
Yes.
He's even outside the head of corporate in the market, but product and
those are their new products and products.
Positions they say be brave. If you want to make it a business, every business be a starter. I'll start with profit. Start with investment. But when you put in the structures and give people targets, they will start giving you profit from the investment in our end. So these positions are relevant, extremely relevant. Wow. So at the to say, if Kotoko had a lot of projects and buildings, you need somebody or no man so Soranopa. Ekosebia, so Wesi will adakwajache sports complex. On Nijumediani say. Adie bia kama o ma bibin to chema wo
ho. Said they have the stadium and facility director.
Yes.
We and also have a venue director.
Yes.
Yeah. Only we have match days
for my day.
And now we also advertise the stadium no. So if you want to hire for high for events and other
and also they had somebody in charge of events.
Stadium Emirates. O the for a concert. A night is 2.5 million pounds.
Okay.
For the stadium.
Some to director no one oko to so a director on in charge of you now.
This is what happened. When you say me call Chelsea now.
Obi si wan hu obin jaisa. When woman is chairman do.
It's a management structure.
They don't
the head of operations. Not the head of
operations. Me call Chelsea recently. Could you believe say
now
supporters
I align team chairman who supporters
no to be who man
who supporters
who supporters e bia
we na me who we wa omo ti on baby dey be omo baby
omo de any say omo de any say
and I'm just omo nka we
na for omo no supporters perform their role. Yemfa supporters in between management.
WWE omo ni abre.
Adwuma na ye da meba. Adwuma na ye da ama obi asa wonye no. Adwuma na ye da ama obi asa wonye no. At the end of the day, what the club is expecting is a resource.
Yes.
When the resource is not coming, supporters best start putting pressure because supporters no manage results. When results are going well, supporters be no go boost as stadium manager way.
But because in Liverpool, for instance, when we say who better take decisions, and some of the decisions sometimes in a short span of time, a bad affecting results in team. They involve the supporters in some of these decisions. They involve them. No, it's true. I'm telling you. Yes, it's true. Some of these decisions, I'm not saying every decision, but some of these decisions, they involve them. They have a meeting with them.
There is no way
involve them because they know that some of the decisions are taken in a short span of time. A bad affecting results. And nobody say
example.
For instance, the decision to join the Super League or not to join the Super League, they had a meeting with the supporters. Yes. They had a meeting with the supporters. I'm telling you. Again, tell my numbers or more attitude. Workers in market staff like they had a meeting with the supporters leadership. They had a meeting with them. To have a discussion with them because Omunim say a better one thing.
Okay, I'm fine. If I want to have a meeting with you, are you part of me?
No, but me can't say
Kotokone has supporters are not part of management.
Normally,
they are not.
They are
former recruitment teams are supporters.
Head of scouts.
Go search about them, look at their background. Sort them. How they do
their professionals understand
how they do their things, no. And yet,
but they always have an excellent relationship between
nobody is not there. I don't just say I won't tell supporters. Let me tell you something. Team na here.
What the question by the
team na here. Team na here. To say Liverpool here. They are not ready to give Mo Salah a contract extension.
Yes, who sign cry?
What sign?
Egyptian journalists with their bar.
Yes, who sign cry? Yes, who sign?
Obina can Egypt
ni Ghana. I'm sure the way they say no.
Because they am for the host is here. Salah Babon say omo man contract be here to sign. Enti Egypt journalists dey or there be so quick because normally star players won't for 2 weeks and no more.
I thought Salah was just being disingenuous. Me, I thought something that me no can say.
Oh, he lied.
Oh, Kai. But then say they don't want him. They know Salah has about 6 months to go. And say, how would they do that?
The club can also do.
They won't do that. Maybe I said he was being disingenuous.
So Salah is a liar.
Maybe I say he was a liar. I see he was being disingenuous.
Only one Liverpool can also do. Liverpool as a club. Okay. They can look on better market. Okay. Maybe Salah and then the Sika audience, Liverpool person more extending the contract. They have to pay more.
More, yes.
Salah and Arjun so better. Nisika so.
Next problem was the years and the amount. They thought they cannot give the same amount.
Liverpool will look at Salah's age. Baby, Salah just say Salah will cost Rama Liverpool a season or two. Best at decline.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Then
and they know
the club will sit down to assess say investment we are necessary.
The protest you have a time on cost.
And I say you invest in a younger player. You bet me I rely on him in the next 5 years. Instead of you try say Skandia Masala. Because our player no sika di betua ne ka no e be lesser than the Mo Salah agent. So it's when they take this decision now. Omo dey to the club no more take decisions no. They will take a decision no full say at that particular moment
it's in the best interest of the club. Yes.
But the supporters will have
so decision in backfire.
Moto say about I'll come and give you instances where
supporters will come and criticize it.
Yes. And nothing about no say if you take some of these decisions.
They involve the supporters. How many Liverpool supporters?
They involve you. It doesn't mean you are part of it. Salah contract no. You won't go for your Mugago Gase. Salah the supporter or lock. In the morning
I said what China
I said
they want to renew the why they want to renew the contract of Virgil van Dijk. And then on-field performance, the leadership qualities,
yes,
which they feel say so much supporters not there be yes supporters
send him card lady and Omakabi. Babi so to kodia no man koso say then sign play.
Good.
Club no first the club interest is there. Club interest no e nipa bi dey take this decision no. I mean, I'm going
Chief, okay. Hey, Nature Medics, Mr. Felix.
Yes, sir.
I'm the gastro mister. And I'm menso plus mister.
Yes, sir.
And I feel prostaplax.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Now, name what to say. Gastro
mixture near your fiade do typhoid any all side drew.
What a gastro look out to me.
Gastric.
And a menstrual plus in the day.
Menstrual plus in for menstrual pains.
Okay.
Menses are Emma any day. Prostaplax near Memman day. Johnson or Johnson in Timmy flu ye near dear. When your prostaplax ever bomber Johnson or a flu come idea man. Yo, made us see a pie in Kamamencha with tier 4 and wash 4. I walk Ghana honey we are Fanangina and run your prostaplax mixture, mensoplax mixture, and a gasto mixture. Miss South, so your Bemana would see an hour hair sabri. Nasa ya would Jones, what Yawa Wayasi. Yan Wayasi, Wayasi to me coward, what drew a prostaplax mixture. Aya wo Jones ayana wo ti jaw e wo bema no en so bi firi bema mu ba eno so enya Jones wo nya prostaplax a e be yi sa wo hawo no e de afiri wo e de ama wo Jones tentem sope a wadro e ye prostaplax mixture edu anadwo na kokoda na sa wo sori mpre bebre na wo Jones enane ya wo dana na Jones e de enane ya wo dana na Jones de wa hwehwe edru e fe no prostaplax mixture ne bi na wo no numa e be boa wo ye pa sa Jones de bema na so kokko jana se wutuo ne da won samu a e wo sa Johnson ne sha se e flow eni kwan se wutwetwa wani na wutwetwa wani ansa na Johnson aba hwehwe prostaplax mixture na entimi emmoa na Johnson en flow ye Johnson nya dia be ma kokko Johnson e wo sa wo chimpi sa hwehwe prostaplax mixture ibi na ono numa e be boa wo ye pa wo Johnson na e ba no entimi flow ye asa na nia ha asa Johnson e batse pipe bi e ye twa wonya prostaplax e be boa enoma mabobo so ina ye ntwa si ye hu ni nyina woni nimu ansa ne yatu ana ma akwakope prostaplax ne bi entempa ba akopɛ na behu ni padua ne mu kra wonya prostaplax mixture yi bi na wo no noma ebeboa wo ye pa number wo be frɛ sa wo pe prostaplax ne bi dodo atua ɛyɛ 0248 77 88 99 0248 77 88 99 na gasto mixture no ɛyɛ wo yɛfone ya de droma pa me so say typhoid fever ene hawa hwehwe edru efe ne se gasto mixture say ulcer ena ba betena wo so na wonya gasto mixture ibia ebeboa ayi ulcer e de afiri wo so enten eye typhoid fever nti uti epae wo yafunu eye wo ya wo hwa ye hye wo yamu ehwia hwehwe edru efe ne gasto mixture ne bi na nonom ulcer nti wo so tia na etia aduane toye ma na yafunu ye wo ya ekwam de wa na yafunu ye wo ya obo efunu ya na wo fe wonya eye gasto mixture ibi na wo nonom ebeboa wo ye papa gasto mixture de eno ne wo yafunu ya de edru mapa na mensoplax mixture no eye emana dro ebeboa ma menses na aflow kama ye pa me so your ba wontimi emu nsa wonya mensoplax ni bia menses na ebeba kama ubu nsa all right then nanso nansen asizi wonso a wonyim wontwa bra no mensoplax mixture wo ye family planning wejai wo pedro ebeboa ma menses na asanso aba wadro eye mensoplax mixture ubu nsa ya na wote ya wana moja ne emaye ketua bi na etwa no mensoplax ni bi na entumi emmo ya na onsabuo no enka ewo mu wadro eye mensoplax mixture ubu nsa bosumu ya bosumu ebesimu mu nsa wonso a wonyim nso a wontwa bra hwehwe mensoplax mixture ni bi na no enkikae na wo so enso na egu wo wonya mensoplax bibia ebe ye fine me sanso the number no at 0248
Mr. Phillips, so heavy what